Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about helping the children. So recently I was in the car at a stoplight and across the street there was a McDonald's. And crossing the street from the McDonald's were three little boys. They looked like they were about 10, 8, and 6, around those ages. And they were crossing the street, and in their hands they had their bikes and bags of food and drinks. When they were getting closer to where I was on the opposite side of the street, I saw the oldest boy throw his large drink in the street. The cup, the contents, everything. And right after him, I saw the youngest boy throw his drink in the street. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, they're littering. I'm a teacher. I need to help teach them. I'm a mom. I need to help teach them. And so all of a sudden I just started thinking of all of the ways that I could potentially help them while I was sitting in the car in traffic at the stoplight. I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to roll down my car window and I'm going to say to them, hey boys, littering is bad. And then I thought to myself, well, I've got a few dollars in my purse. I'll tell them, I'll give them a couple dollars if they go pick up their trash. And I was just brainstorming things I could say to these kids as I was in traffic, and I knew the interaction would have to be brief. When all of a sudden the light turned green, the kids hadn't reached my car yet, as they were just approaching the sidewalk. And so I decided it was time for me to go without taking any action. But as I had started driving, the boys were right then crossing the path of my car on the sidewalk as I was driving by. And I looked to the right, and the oldest one saw me, looked at me, and for a second, we made eye contact. And I still remember his face. And the way he looked. He looked angry. He looked hardened. He looked like he wasn't the type of 10-year-old that any stranger should approach for any kind of critique. He was disheveled. His hair looked like it hadn't been brushed in a month or more. His clothes were ratted and dirty. His brothers, or the kids that were with him, they looked similar. They looked like kids that were going to a situation in which they were unloved. And so I'm not making this video today to give anyone advice or give my take, as much as I'm asking, what would you do? What would you have done in the situation I just described? Seeing young kids throwing their trash in the street. Even say while you were in the car and they were walking by. Or even if you were maybe walking as well. I mean, would you have said something to the kids? And if so, what would you have said? What I do know is, parent or not, society is dropping the ball. What I do feel in my heart was the little boy that I saw, who already looked hardened to life, looked at me in a way that I won't forget for a while. He wasn't a sweet little 10-year-old, or at least he didn't look like it. He looked like he was ready to fight me if I said anything, to be honest. I couldn't even believe a 10-year-old would have a look in his eye like that. what would you have done? Because me, I just drove by. I don't have the answers. I don't have a lot of the answers. But as a community, I believe we need to come together to try to figure out how best to help the children. There is a school that is near my home, very close. And at the stoplight I was at, it was literally, my house was literally a minute from where I was at the time. And the little boys, since they were walking, I assumed that they probably lived in the vicinity as well. And a few years ago, I actually tried to get in touch with the school to see if I could bring my children's positive character books up there, or come mentor kids, do something with the kids. I tried to contact the guidance counselor or the principal. Nobody ever called me back. Nobody ever contacted me back. What's wrong with getting help from the community? What's so hard about giving a member of the community a call back if they want to try and help? We need more positive character education in the classroom, where the kids are genuinely looked at and taught good behavior. And I know teachers are overworked, guidance counselors are overworked, but I'm talking about making it a priority to bring members of the community into the school and help where they can. And what I do know is I wasn't invited to help where I could. And these kids, they need as many of us helping them as they can get. So this is where I'll end the video today. Please, in the comments, leave your thoughts about what you would do in the situation I was in. Or give some advice about a time where you'd been in a similar situation and you had a positive result from something you did. Anything would help. Thank you all so much for watching my video, and until next time, bye.